Good morning everybody and welcome to a new video in the Xamarin Day series. Today I'm going to talk about a very specific scenario, which is using the editor control with an iOS application that we built with Xamarin Forms. You know that the editor control is basically like an entry control that allows writing on multiple lines. The problem on iOS is that the editor control is rendered without a border, so it's difficult for the end user understanding where an editor is unless the control gets the focus and is touched. So let's see how to solve this kind of problem. We basically need a custom renderer that will invoke the native control and that will allow changing the border color. This is because the editor control doesn't have any properties for setting the border explicitly. So let's go to the iOS project and let's add a new item. Let's select class and we call this class custom editor renderer. Differently from other kinds of custom renderers, when you just want to customize the appearance of a native control, you will typically create a control in your portable library that inherits from the original control, and then you personalize the renderer. Here we just want to use the native control, the native editor with a different border. So let's make this class as public and let's inherit from editor renderer, which is the native renderer for this control on iOS. Let's import the proper using directives. Okay, now we need to override the onElementChanged event like this. This event is actually raised just before rendering the control on screen. So we can leave the base unchanged and we can say that if the control instance is not null, then we can invoke its control.layer.borderColor property and assign here one of the system colors of iOS to the editor renderer. So we can say, for example, UI color dot dark gray dot GG color. Here we need some using directives. Okay, so this will make the border of our entry of the editor control, with dark gray. And we can also set the border width and the corner radius, so the control can be additionally personalized. We can say control.layer.borderWidth equals, for example, 0.5 and f, which is float, and control.layer.cornerRadius equals 3f. We can remove the unnecessary using, and one thing we have to do at this point is decorating the namespace with an assembly directive and the export renderer attribute, which will make the application sure that the only custom renderer it can invoke is our custom editor renderer class. This wants the type of the editor control and the type of the renderer, in this case custom editor renderer. And we need a using directive here, and we need to close this. And that's it. In other situations where you want to implement your custom renderer, you will create a class in the portable library that inherits from editor. Here you would replace this with the custom class that inherits from editor, but in this particular case you don't want another editor. You just need to invoke the default, the native editor control, just with the border set. So you still use the control like this. You need no changes to the code, to the example code, and you don't need to invoke any other custom controls. And of course, don't forget, this is just for iOS. Thank you for watching this video.